Happy Tuesday to you. Welcome back to Living Dayton. We are talking about the importance of safety around kitchens and in bathrooms, and this is especially important for your kids. Shriners Children's Ohio has taken the time to bring attention to these precautions during Burn Awareness Week and to share more information and prevention. What to do if your child is burned. We have Debbie here from Shriners Children's Ohio. It's great to have you with us.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. So we've got some of these things here that could be, dangerous for your kids, and you guys are leaders in the pediatric burn care world, so you have a lot of experience. So what really is Burn Awareness Week?
So Burn Awareness Week, this week is for scalds, and what we are doing at Shriners Children's Ohio, just really helping parents understand the risks that come and where scalds can actually occur. And most scalds occur in the home, your own home, either in the kitchen or the bathroom.
Wow. Okay.
So I thought I'd talk about a few things in the kitchen to just kind of bring the awareness up of what can happen.
Totally. We got to keep it on the forefront of our minds.
So the first one, let's talk about coffee.
Okay.
So most people get a cup of coffee in the morning, right?
Everybody loves their coffee.
Yeah. So when your cup of coffee comes out of this machine, it's almost 150 degrees Fahrenheit.
Wow.
Yeah. So if you make your cup of coffee and set it on the counter and your child runs through and grabs it, that's an instantaneous burn.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So to be really just cognizant of those kind of things.
So do you sit your coffee further back on the table? How do you do that?
Yeah, absolutely. The best thing, honestly, are the covered mugs.
Okay.
When you have a cup of coffee that's open and they pull it down, that is an open spill. And they make so many mugs now that you can cover and put a lid on it. Honestly, that is my recommendation.
Yeah.
Is always have a lid on it.
Very smart.
Yeah.
I love that.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, well, so then also there's so many ways that you can get scalded. Nobody wants their children to get burned. What are these other things that people can look to avoid?
The most common burn, food that causes a burn are microwavable noodles.
Oh,
microwavable noodles, yeah. And the reason being is you put them in the microwave to boiling, and most microwaves are usually above children's heads. So when they pull them out and it's hot, they drop it on themselves.
Yeah.
Amazing. It's very, very common.
Yeah. Wow. Very good to know. And now we've got a pot here. What can people avoid with that?
So the biggest thing, and whenever you have people over, end of the day, the kitchen kind of becomes the place. And we let everybody's in here. So we need to make sure our pot handles are always turned in, that they're not out and somebody bumps them.
Yeah, exactly.
If ever this happens to be grease, if it would catch on fire, you want to cover it, not carry it, not put water on it. It's just some basic things just to be aware of.
Yeah, of course, to remind yourself of. And now look into the bathrooms. What can people avoid with that? How do we need to be careful there?
So actually, your water heater comes to you from the manufacturer at 120 degrees.
Wow.
It takes about 5 minutes to get a burn in that water. But most of us like really hot water fast, so we turn our hot water heaters up.
Yeah.
And they're usually around 140.
Wow.
And again, if you fill a tub and don't check the water, that would be an instantaneous burn.
Oh my
Always
goodness.
fill a tub with cold water and then add hot water to it.
Very good to know. I did not know that. So, if a child does get a burn of any kind, what should parents do?
So the very first thing, obviously, is stopping the burning process, right? So the very first thing would be under any type of water. The one thing you absolutely never want to put on a burn is ice.
Really?
Yes. Ice can actually make your burn worse.
Wow.
By doing that. And that's what most people want to do.
Yeah.
It's just putting it under water, and then certainly seek care. And we'd love for people to look us up, Shriners Children's Ohio. We are experts in burn care.
Yeah, of course. Thank you so much for coming in and sharing all of this with us today. This is so helpful. Thanks so much.